Hello everyone and welcome to episode 8 of the GT3 Mini-Series. This week we're in the Fanatec GT3 Challenge racing at Barcelona. My iRating is currently as high as it has ever been, so my goal for this week is to try and break a new personal record and go above my highest level of iRating. In fact, in the past few weeks I gained over 300 iRating. However, I'm facing a big challenge this week because I don't know the track. I have never raced at Barcelona before, and due to personal commitments I barely have time to sit at my simulator this week. However, I really wanted to do a race, and this means that I had to learn the track in a rush. I practiced from zero for about 3 hours and basically just learned the track on the fly. I do feel ready to race, however I'm slightly inconsistent and off pace, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Nonetheless, I'm gonna give it my best shot and we're gonna try and have some fun. Guys, if you want to find out how I practice and how I learn tracks quickly, make sure you check out the description because I dropped a link to my practice guide. If you enjoyed the video guys, please consider liking and subscribing and leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Links to my Twitch and to my Discord are in the description. And finally guys, I'm also currently running a giveaway to celebrate 1000 subscribers. If you're interested in that, check out my announcement video that I dropped a few days ago. The giveaway is open until Monday the 14th of August. Alright guys, let's get on track. Alright guys, we're about to go green. Ready? Let's do this. Let's see if we can get a top 10 here today.
Get ready.
And we're off.
Go.
Not the best start.
20 minutes to go.
Let's hold turn 1 nice and tight and keep our eyes open, because this could get ugly.
Left side. Clear left.
We got a run on the 2 cars ahead. Fortunately, I can't really bring that extra speed anywhere. I'm just gonna have to tuck in behind.
Left side. Still there.
But I think we might be able to catch an overtake here.
He's still there. Clear left. Magestro is now leading.
Oh, the Ferrari ahead has gone wide.
Clear left. On your left.
Pressure has been good there. I think we're side by side. There he is. We're gonna give him space.
Car left.
And now the car behind is inviting itself in. So we might lose a position here.
Still there.
We're gonna hold our line that's stuck in behind him. Prevent anyone else from going through. Oh. What a battle this has been so far. Great fun. Let's bear in mind, guys, that 5 hours ago I did not know this track. I literally just learned it on the fly because I don't really have time to race this week, and I just wanted to get this race in today on the Tuesday evening. And oh, we have problems.
Clear left.
Okay, well that's 2 positions gained. And that was an eventful first lap, guys. Let's check out some of the highlights. So first of all, as you saw, I got in a pretty heated battle against Bebbio and Dominguez. Unfortunately, Dominguez goes too wide at this corner and ends up out on the gravel. But then, later on, unfortunately, Bebbio would also be a victim of a crash with Zockling, the number 1 driver in the brown Porsche. He loses the rear and ends up creating a bottleneck which collects multiple cars. That, unfortunately, will be the end of his race. And now, back to the live action in lap 2. Okay, let's do a quick look around us, guys. We're chasing Walsh, 0.8 seconds ahead, and we're being also currently dive bombed, actually.
He's still there.
He did come from a bit far behind, but I think I can hold the position as I'm on the outside for the next corner.
Yellow
Inside,
flag.
I mean.
Car
Oh,
left.
we've got another yellow flag. Oh, that was a successful defense. Geraci behind came in with the lunge. I think he's a bit quicker than me, so he's gonna try to have another go soon enough.
Yellow.
Let's see if we can hold them back. In the meantime, we're chasing Walsh. She's 0.7 ahead. So guys, as you just saw, that was the start of my battle with Enzo Geraci. This move here felt like a bit of a dive bomb when I was in the cockpit, but looking back at it, in fairness, it was a good move. He did come from behind though, so I managed to stick side by side with him, and as I had the inside line going through the corner, I managed to defend very well. After defending, he flashed his lights at me. It was clear that he was building some impatience towards the situation. And in the middle of all this, we also saw, unfortunately, the man in P5, Evan Cole, losing it the exact same way that we saw in the first lap, in the same corner, losing the rear, and unfortunately ending up out wide. He manages to rejoin the track safely. But check out what happened one lap later, guys. So we've managed to close the gap a little bit. I'm slow through that corner that we just did. Let's try and stick with these guys. No!
You're right.
Oh man. So.
15 minutes left. Relax. Focus. Keep it smooth.
Oh my days. Oh, it's undrivable, isn't it?
It's now 2.7 seconds. It's a new fastest lap for Magestro, 141.4.
Now guys, I cannot say that I'm surprised that this happened, given how aggressively he wanted to pass me. I would like you to take a look and review this incident, because after all, I don't think that Geraci is fully to blame. I kind of made my own bed here, guys, by not closing the door on the inside of the corner when I had known that he really wanted to pass me. Had I shut the door, he would have probably not been able to take me out. Why didn't I shut the door? Well, for one, I thought that he was far enough behind. And for two, it's my first time racing here and I haven't gotten street smart at this circuit just yet. I know damn well that from now on I'm gonna be closing the door here at every lap. And of course, the netcode played its part as well. That said, even without the netcode, I'm not sure we would have been able to avoid contact, and I do think that he could have been a bit more patient in this situation. And unfortunately, when I rejoined the track, I didn't take into account that my tires were littered with gravel. So as soon as I accelerated, the car went into a spin. So now I'm carrying a bunch of damage, guys, but I decided not to pit because the car felt somewhat drivable and I decided to stay out. I rejoined the track in P16. Guys, let me know your review of this incident in the comments. At this point, I simply need to try and retain as much safety rating as possible and try not to lose any more iRating. Looks like we're safe behind. I think pretty much the guys behind me all DNF'd. So at this point, I pretty much resigned to the idea that I would be running for the rest of the race in P16 on my own. But I was actually wrong. So first, Alex Abreu makes this mistake and I managed to catch up with him. Shortly after he rejoins the track, I pretty much pulled up to his rear wing. Now, this started a battle that lasted for a couple of laps. But unfortunately, despite the fact that I felt that I was actually faster than him, I was carrying damage, and every time I would get a run up on him, I just would not have enough speed to overtake him. But this battle got even more interesting because on lap 7, Artur Loureiro, who had been running in P7 with car number 2, loses the rear on turn 1, and guess what? He ends up right behind me. So I end up sandwiched between two cars, and now we're battling hard for P14.
That's half fuel. You've used
Let's hope
half
that
your fuel.
Loureiro
5
behind
minutes
doesn't get
remaining, 5
impatient.
minutes left. Clear left, car left. Clear left.
Trying to put more pressure on the Ferrari driver ahead, but oh, and I've gone wide.
Car left.
That's my mistake. I tried to push too much.
Still there. Still there.
He will take the position this time around.
Defend your position.
I tried to push way too much there. Well, let's see what happens with the two guys ahead. 4 minutes to go. So plenty can still happen. So as you just saw, unfortunately I was not able to overtake the man ahead in the Ferrari and Loureiro behind, driver number 2. He had more pace than me, he had a healthy car, he ended up overtaking me and there was not really much that I could do about it. I was still happy though because I managed to defend for multiple laps and it was still a fun battle. And my prediction about something happening with 4 laps to go was completely wrong. Eventually we got onto the final lap and I ended up finishing the race in P16, which makes it so far the worst race of my season. And alright guys, we're gonna be finishing this race in P16 as car number 10, losing 63 points of iRating, possibly losing a bunch of safety rating as well with the 12 X's out of 25. This one hurt guys, this one hurt quite a bit, both to the iRating and to the safety rating. But that's iRacing guys, you know how it goes, you win some and you lose some. I have to say that the recent period had been a very good period for me. My iRating got as high as it has ever been, at 2.2k, and obviously, you know, tried to go higher, but I don't have a lot of experience here. I literally learned this track today and unfortunately, due to a lack of experience and a lack of pace, I was just not really able to get the result that I wanted here today. But it was still really nice to try and I still very much had a lot of fun, which at the end of the day is the most important thing. I really hope that you enjoyed this video guys. If you did, please consider subscribing, consider hitting the like button. Check out the description for all my links guys. You can join me on Discord. I am running a giveaway over there these days to celebrate getting 1000 subscribers. So yeah, if you're interested in that guys, head over to my Discord, check out the channel announcement that I dropped a couple days ago. All the information about the giveaway will be in that video. And yeah, without further ado guys, thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you in the next one and have a great week. Take care guys.